This is a compilation of the most iconic NewKiddo shorts. Only 7% of all of my shorts made it here. Just by watching this, you will learn all the lore, secrets, memes, wins and failures of NewKiddo as of June of 2025. Thank you for being my subscriber and enjoy the shorts. This trap is guaranteed to kill any iceboat racer, but will never work on any of you. It's really dumb. It's just a super obvious pressure plate and a bunch of TNT micros below. But how can anyone fall for it? Well, this is unscripted footage of a great racer who thinks that he needs to mine the diamond block and then drive on ice. The pressure plate is obviously there, and yet...
Oh.
This feels weird, right? Well, here's another racer whom I told to mine as many diamonds as he can in 30 seconds. Meanwhile, the pressure plates are literally on the diamonds, yet he still falls for it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You see, in iceboat racing, a lot of tracks have pressure plates on the edges to make a silly sound when you're playing too risky. But the problem is that if you drive too fast, you can't see if the block below the pressure plate is blue ice, regular ice, or literally a slime block that will kill your run. And some tracks spam them way too much, literally making the track unplayable. So every pro driver has a resource pack that hides pressure plates. Birch is the worst wood in the game, right? But then why do I keep using it? Somehow birch items keep showing up in my videos, from boats to doors and even skins. But I don't like birch, I only use it because there's no other wood nearby. You know what? Try surviving in the middle of nowhere with charged creepers spawning on you every 10 seconds while picking the better looking wood. Like, are you kidding me? I'm trying to survive here. Why would I care if my doors look good or not? Also, not all birch items are ugly. They're so different. In fact, I will prove it by ranking every wood item in Minecraft, because there's at least one. Not a single birch item scored to be the best. Even though Acacia and Jungle are unbelievably worse, birch is still in the bottom 3. What's funny is, I think I used to like birch. My first house built in creative was out of birch. I guess it reminds me of my home that I left a long time ago. Even though my past is ugly, I think I like it. Someone's stalking me in iceboat racing. You see this line of hearts? That is another person. Why can't I see them? Because on iceboat servers you can type /s lonely and your boat as well as yourself will become fully invisible except for the particle trail. But who is it and why are they chasing me? The thing is, I was completely alone, randomly playing on different tracks, and there are more than 300 tracks on the server. Yet this stalker somehow keeps finding me, following me, and actually destroying me. I thought it was pink, guys, so I went to a birch track, but it still followed. It can't be anyone from Formula 1, because even on this guy's beating me, he is still pretty bad. Wait, I know what to do. I went to one of the hardest tracks in all of iceboat racing. There's no way this guy can beat me on it. At first, the stalker didn't follow, but right after I beat it, it began destroying me. But what's even weirder is that he would always drive the exact same lines, making small mistakes in the exact same spots that I did. Does this mean I'm being chased by AI, or... Oh wait, this viral video is fake. It looks like someone's drifting on a 3-block thin track, beating it in a world record time. But there are 3 massive lies about it that you would never notice without me. First of all, the track Lightspeed 3 is technically half a block thin. It doesn't look like it, but if you actually try to drive on it, you will be met with constant speed checks, jumps, where you need high speed to make it through, which means you must follow a super narrow line, drifting full speed on the most slippery ice in the game, even going outside of the track to even get to the finish. But because this liar is going for the world record, they're pushing their car even harder, almost always hanging off the edge. Just look at that landing. This would be very impressive if it wasn't fake. Because second lie is the skin. I tried to find a player with this skin, but it doesn't even exist. This skin was never seen online. How is it possible? Pay attention. This liar drives on the edge of ice multiple times without failing, then after doing another skip, they enter a 1-block thin section. Here is where the third lie comes to the light, because this person doesn't have the world record. I do, and by changing my skin and flashback, I made you watch. I got challenged to a race, but something's off. The guy who invited me is a rising YouTuber Marshy, but after checking every iceboat racing server, I know for a fact that he never touched ice, which means he's either going to cheat or he'll get a pro to play for him, so I need to prepare for the worst. I adjusted my boat cam, turned on boat hub. What does any of this even mean? Prepared to blast freebird on loop, got advice from the freebird guy.
All one must do is look in.
Got a diamond medal on every single iceboat track that ever existed, so that no matter where we go, I will know the best racing line. Then, in case he decides to cheat, I installed boat flying myself, put initial D on the second monitor, got team advisor in a secret call, gave a carrot to Piggy the Pookie for good luck. Who's a good piggy? Until finally, it's time to race against Marshy. Marshy, I don't care what you have planned, you're going down.
Alright, first nether wins. Create your world and tell me when you're ready to speedrun.
Oh. Alright, Piggy the Pookie, today you're going up in the world. Here's a carrot. This may or may not be your last meal. Now put a minecart. We need to build up the momentum. And it's gonna... No! Ah, you're fine. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. Now, once we unleash him, he's gonna go super fast. So best of luck. Yo! Oh no. Oh, he's going so high up. Oh, he's not gonna make it. I think he's gonna die. Wait. We need to catch up to him. Wait, where is he landing? It's gonna be like right here. I got it. I got you, bro. Well, I tried. How difficult is it to recreate this viral video? I'm not talking about driving on ice, I'm talking about drifting on falling chickens. How is this even possible? I would totally subscribe to that guy if I knew him. But wait, I do! The person behind the original video is a well-known racer by the name of Rarest, who just gave me the exact map that he used. I will upload it in my Discord, everyone say thank you, Rarest. When I loaded the map, I instantly saw the challenge. But wait, there was no lava in the original video? At first, I was having a hard time even staying on ice. But then I remembered, I'm actually not bad. I spent 3 months learning iceboat racing and driving on super thin tracks. I understand it now. But when I got to chickens, I slowed down. That's because I need to use a mod that will trick Minecraft into thinking that anything you would drive on is ice. Finally, I'm ready to drive, but there's still a massive problem that I didn't mention. If I want you to see this video, I have to make it loop. I bet you had no clue. You won't believe just how fake this viral video is. It's made by Quavis, a popular shorts YouTuber, but I have undeniable proof that will shock you. Just for starters, you can tell that this video is sped up by analyzing the time it takes for the boat pads to make a full circle. It should be about 0.83 seconds, but in his short it's only 0.6, so 36% faster. But it gets worse, because Quavis isn't good enough to drive like this. You see, to get good at iceboat racing, especially at thin tracks, you have to grind for months, either on Frostex or boat labs. But by checking the logs of both servers, we know for a fact that the only time Quavis played was on August 19th, when he said, I'm playing for the first time. Then, not only did he not finish a single track, little bro didn't even beat the tutorial. Said I suck, left, and never returned. But what if I told you that he's actually the one driving, except he's doing it in slow motion, which you can easily tell by the inhumanly fast taps on the brakes, which is why he's not recording this on a real racing server. If you wanna see real racing, subscribe to me. This puzzle will break your mind. It looks simple, all you have to do is make it to ice while you're in a boat. Going to the right side is useless because your boat is too big to get through, so there are only 3 options. Driving between amethysts, chorus plants, or cocoa beans. Cocoa beans look to have the biggest gap, but no, we literally can't drive through it. That's weird, so surely the chorus plant works, right? No, we're still stuck. But even if we try the amethyst, we still can't get through. Theoretically, the way to solve it is to use the cakes on the right side to perfectly align yourself in the middle, literally pixel perfect, and drive through. But it also doesn't work. Every iceboat racer I asked has no clue how to get it done consistently, even though they beat it before, some spending an entire hour until getting the run. But I found a super dumb way to solve it without ever using F3 that literally works every single time. First, you drive towards the cake, aligning yourself in the middle of the chorus plants. But instead of driving forward, you drive backwards, and somehow it is guaranteed to work! Secret tricks of iceboat racing the pros will never tell you. At the very start of the race, if you bump into someone's boat, you die. But if you're good, you can drive at the very edge of the track, where if you scrape the grass, you're risking losing all of your speed. But because it's so dangerous, no one else will be there, so you can literally overtake everyone. But you will still lose if you haven't preloaded your chunks. When ice icebot racing, the boat is driving so fast that the chunks don't have enough time to load. So before joining any race, the pros drive on a track for as long as possible to get an advantage. But eventually you will get behind a slower driver. If you just try to overtake them, you will probably crash and die. But what the pros do is they analyze the track beforehand, mentally deciding which corners are good for overtaking and which are terrible, only going for the overtakes on the best possible turns. But if you haven't practiced the track at all you need is a good team advisor, someone who will be spectating the race live, telling you exactly what to do.
Bro, just don't lose.
Giving 10 seconds head start against 20 drivers. 10, 9, 1, go! Go, 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 go! We're starting basically 20th with a 10-second advantage. We need to overtake people on Jetta. 4 laps, 1 pit, let's see if we can do it. We're already overtaking people, but I need to be so careful. This track is very high speed. Keeping the speed up while overtaking is gonna be the difference maker here. Oh my god, that's a lot of people. Be careful. No! 16th, 15th, I think. Let's check. Big turn upcoming. Woo! That was so close! We're just gaining a lot of positions right now. I can't even look at it right now. We're just getting a lot. Careful. Okay, good. Another overtake here. Double overtake. Massive. Big wall tap incoming. Nice! That's an overtake. Wall tap overtake. Fastest lap. That's very good. But we are third though. We're third though without a pit stop. Are you kidding me? Move on. Thank you. Bounce and to the pit stop. I'm in third right now. I need to overtake these 2 people in front of me and then I win. 1 lap left. Let's see if we can do it. This guy's super close. That guy's kind of far away. Let's see. 5 seconds and 2 seconds. I can do it. I can do it. Careful. Slow down. Careful. Okay, we dodged them. We're gonna be lapping people now. Yep, we're gonna be lapping people. I need second place here. At least second. Come on. Ooh, he's kind of slow. He's kind of slow. Ooh. Okay. Bounce. Oh, I'm too fast. I'm gonna bump into him. I need to slow down. Oh, he's actually blocking me. He's blocking me so well. How do I overtake him? It's gonna come down to the last turn. It's actually gonna come down to the very last turn. Come on now. Here it comes. No, you're early. You're early! That's an overtake! That's an overtake! Second place, baby! This is the dumbest world record in icebot racing that might get me banned. For months now, I've been trying to get a world record that no one will be able to beat. But the problem is that each time I got it, it got announced to the entire server. And there was always some pro driver who can do it slightly better than me. I'm not going to cheat, but if I want to get the unbeatable world record, I have to do it using the dumbest trick of all time. I might get in trouble for this, so listen carefully. This is dimension puzzle. You may remember that the official way to beat it is to align yourself using cakes and drive backwards to reach the finish. But there is a way to glitch it that completely breaks the puzzle. It's not by eating a cake, you guys are so annoying. In order to start the track, you have to join between these 2 blocks. Or you can place your boat on a slab, glitched in the middle of a block, drive backwards, activating the start to completely skip the puzzle, only beating the record by a single tick. You'd think a record this crazy would hold, but it got beaten in just 10 minutes! I'm done. Dude, you're using birch. Cam18 Soul's gonna hunt you. Okay. Cam18 Soul spawns on me every 10 seconds while I'm on 1 hardcore heart. In this world, I must make Cam18 angry every 10 seconds. We're gonna start by chopping the best wood in the game. Looking good. Next, we're gonna take this comedically slow minecart. That's exactly how it's supposed to look like. Sup, small babe? Enough of driving, we need to make this jump. Sadly, I'm not a parkour pro. This is good because now I can get stone to answer the question, what is the most common block in Minecraft? Oh, I think those are diamonds, but I don't really care about them. Let's see what's in this chest. Oh, what? Minecraft wiki? Yeah, I ain't reading all that. I would like to apologize. The riskiest overtake in icebot racing is beyond impressive. In Racing Civilization, nobody's impressed by a simple overtake, an overhead overtake, a block stop overtake, flying overtake, or a 360 wall tap overtake. Even if a race has a thin skip surrounded by bumpy walls, nobody cares because it's not even close to the rarest overtake in Minecraft. I'm sure you think I'm talking about dive bombing, a difficult strategy where instead of taking a corner normally, you go in a straight line to make the other driver bump into you. It does require insane precision, but it doesn't even come close to what I'm about to show you. No one else will tell you this, so you better subscribe. In racing, a boat you see on screen isn't real. It's usually half a second behind the end rod, which shows what the player really is. But because on your screen the boat looks real, you can use it for a boat tap, which isn't as cool on its own, but if you combine the two riskiest strategies together, you can dive bomb into a corner, not to bump the other driver, but to bump yourself on the boat that doesn't even exist for a dive bomb boat tap. What is the most awkward skip in iceboat racing? On ABG Research Factory, instead of driving between car toys, you can just leave the racing track, drive on a faster road, and come back 2 seconds faster, something your father could never do. Which is nothing compared to Mount Panorama, where the finish line is actually closer on the pit lane. So by pretending to change your tires, you can finish your lap 3 seconds faster. But it's not as awkward as setting up for a skip on Laser Basic course, where you can actually drive through 2-block gap in ice if you have enough speed and face the right angle. Setting up for it is extremely awkward, but you save about 2 seconds, which is way too much work compared to Arena Katsushika, where there's literally just a hole in the wall that you can drive through extremely slowly to overtake by full seconds. But the most awkward skip of all time is on Laser Medium course. While taking the water elevators, you can land on guardrails. For the next 10 seconds, you are the slowest driver of all time, but at least you're guaranteed to win. Stop being respectful, cause this is actually a problem. Recently, I made a short about iceboat racing where I give a 10 seconds head start, but there was someone who waited at the starting line and didn't want to start without me. That was sweet, but I didn't think much of it until the meme king 16 said, "Respect to the guy that waited for you at the start." Then the next guy said, "Respect to the guy that respected the guy who waited for him at the start." And just like that, the entire comment section is just respecting the guy who respected the guy who respected the guy. Giving 10 seconds head start in the hardest Minecraft race. 10, 6, 1. No one waited for me this time! Where on floor is lava. It is a very difficult map. We already overtook one person who failed. This is like a challenge map where you're supposed to go up the floors and stuff. If you fall here, you have to go all the way back. You have to climb. So this can go either way. Like if I'm first, I can end up being last. If someone's first, they can end up being last as well. It's very risky. So far it's relatively easy, but each level gets harder and harder. Oh, I don't want to bump you, be careful now. There it is! Oh, overtake! Honey block overtake! First time ever. Okay, can I make this? I can. There's a slime block. Awesome. P4! Okay, we're already 4th. That's very good. But we still need to catch up to the first place. I want to win this one. I genuinely want to win this one. I think it's possible. No, but I'm 18 seconds behind Satomni. Satomni is a very good driver. We just have to hope that they fall. There's no other way around it. Casino floor. I love gambling. You know me. We go gambling. Please get harder so that other people fall. Nice and careful. Can I overtake here? Overtake! Big overtake! Honey block! Easy! 3rd! Already 3rd! Doing well. 15th floor. If I fall here, I go all the way back. I need to be so careful. Careful, don't fall! Don't fall! Okay, great. No, blue leader with the overtake! No! We're back and forth. Okay, we need to overtake him somehow. I lost so much positions here. Rather get out of the way. Oh, overtake! Overtake! You did not see it coming! The line! The racing line! Go over here, tap. Forward, we overtook him. We're back in 3rd. We are back in 2nd, baby! We're in 2nd, come on. If the person in first falls, if they just fall, I can win this. Blue leader, 1 second behind me. I need to keep up the pace here. Come on now. Slide into it. Beautiful. I didn't fall a single time. Surely I get this, right? Come on now. Oh, this section is weird. I need to be careful. Over here. Nice and easy. Over here. Nice and easy. Okay, great! If the driver in the first place fell, I wouldn't know until the very end. There's so many floors here, bro. Please, he has to fall. The guy in the first place. Surely he falls. Surely, for the content, for the content. Okay, this floor is difficult. Please tell me he falls here. I don't think he did, but did he? We don't know. Careful. Okay, go up. Please get hard. Okay, this might be hard. Let's go. Slime block jump. Bounce. Okay, that's still fine. Let's go over here. Don't want to lose too much time. This is where it gets hard. Okay, this is where it gets hard. He might have fallen here. It is so possible. Wall tap. Keep going. To the water. Still in 2nd. Oh, this is the last floor. Surely? Surely. Come on. I see blue leader in 2nd place. And... oh, wait, he did fall! He did fall 1st place! You can survive slash kill in Minecraft in the latest version. Despite what the ping guy is telling you, you don't have to go to the old version where slash kill used to deal 1000 damage. You can do this on any recent version of Minecraft, where it does 34 damage? Oh yeah, with 37 zeros. Surviving that normally with the best armor, crazy effects and enchantments is still impossible. But there is a way to survive not 1, not 2, but unlimited slash kill commands with no items, no effects, on one hardcore heart. This is my friend Deleve, and I just gave him slash op. As a good friend, it's only a question of time until he starts trying to slash kill me, and I can't lose my Piggy the Pookie spawn egg. What I can do is jump inside the end portal. When you're reading the end poem, nothing will happen to your character. It doesn't matter how many times I'm getting killed, even though the server says so, once I finish reading the poem, I will be completely fine with my Piggy friend. I built the hardest iceboat track in Minecraft to get a world record that no one will ever beat. I noticed that the thinner the track, the better I do compared to others. So since I never had a world record last, I decided to build the hardest iceboat track in just one chunk. First, I made Blue Ice Trail that's just one block thin, but that's not the hard part, because I placed a stone wall right in the middle that you have to go around, only leaving 4 pixels of ice. For most racers, that's already too much, but for me, this is just the warm-up. Next, I made a long cake section where you have to drive around the cake on a single pixel of ice. Keep in mind, this is not your baby cocomelon packed ice. This is blue ice, the most slippery ice in the game. Next, I made cake corners where you have to make a full 90-degree turn on a single pixel of ice. Before we reach the hardest part, it's time to make a time-saving section. Here, if you want to play it safe, you drive through slime and cobwebs, but if you want to save time, you have to drive around it on the slab. But what's harder than driving on 1 pixel of ice? Driving on none! This is a chain candle section. Technically, chain is 1 pixel thicker than candles, so even though it looks like you're cheating, you have to drive around the candle, so the worst thing that I can think of. Blue ice with honey. That's right, even though honey looks like a full block, you can technically stand on exactly 1 pixel. But because it looks like a full block, you have to predict where the honey ends to make 5 turns until reaching the end. But wait, is this even possible? Cause maybe with checkpoints it's not that hard. We know this because we gaslighted the friend to finish the whole thing. But you do realize there are no checkpoints on the real track. So if you fall once, you're done. But even if the leaderboard looks like my friends list, I'm not giving up until I get the run. Subscribe to see it. Secret skips in iceboat racing that I'm not supposed to tell you. On Winter Wonderland you normally drop in a water cave, but if you paid attention you noticed a hidden cave which will save you 1 second if you manage to land there. Which is not as much compared to Rainbow Road 2021, where you can save close to 10 seconds by driving backwards through the hole and guardrails, barely landing on the end of a massive loop-de-loop. But it's not as hidden as the double skip on Block 2, where first you use water elevator to hop over the fence and then wall tap to line up a jump over another fence, leaving everyone behind, which doesn't even come close to the track that literally doesn't exist. If you try to drive on Fear Wooded Loop, you are teleported to the middle of the forest where you're supposed to somehow find it. But the most secret skip is actually impossible to see, because on Atomic Dust there is a secret wall tap that you can't find normally, because it is a single barrier block far enough to hide it from others, but just close enough to put you in the lead. Do I hate Cameron 18? Or do I love him? It's complicated. I love watching Pink Guy, but I also love Birch. I love sending him letters, but I hate that he never responds. I did make an iceboat track for him as a Christmas present, but I surrounded it with birch. A lot of birch. Islands are birch, fences are birch, forest is birch, birch is birch, I am birch. But I don't mean it in a bad way, I'm just a chill birch guy. I know making Minecraft comedically slow was a little over the line, but I fixed my mistakes by making the fastest Minecraft launcher. Wait. Is it really the N-word? I mean, come on! Why is calling him Can Man such a big deal? We're not even that different. He loves rare items, I love doors. He loves placing ferns, I love placing doors. I even included him in my office in his favorite minecart, but there might be some natural spawning dripstone below. Listen, am I really a hater for making him short every chance I get? Or am I a stalker for knowing that he likes jungle woods? Bro, why is it so hard to put a label on this extremely healthy one-sided obsession? You know what? Can you guys watch the full video and tell me, can I win a Minecraft race with an extra pit stop? Wait, I need to change my tires. Go to the pit stop, baby. Okay, this is the pit stop. In iceboat racing, there's sometimes pit stops. Do not ask why. It's more of a tradition, less of an actually useful thing. Oh, but we're gonna lose so much time. We're 20th right now. 20 seconds behind the first place. Let's see if we can catch up. Snowy sunrise, 3 laps. Okay, here we go. Right, left. Beautiful overtake. Don't go too overtake. Okay, we're doing well. We are doing well. We're getting overtakes. Still 21 seconds behind the podium. We need to lock in. We need to lock in, chat. Another double overtake. This is where we need to hit the perfect wall tap. Observe. Over here. Oh! Wall tap overtake. So pretty. So cute. Okay. We're in 4th right now. Wait. That's the guy in the 3rd place. This guy right there. That's the guy in the 3rd place. I can't even see him. He's so far away. But with a wall tap. Beautiful wall tap. Not perfect, but good enough. Rotate. Oh, I'm so close. I'm so close. He bumped me. You will pay for the insurance. Final lap. Come on. Okay, we're in 3rd. We're officially in 3rd now. We need to win. That's the person in 2nd. That's the person in 2nd. He's right there. Can I catch up to him? He's kind of far away, but it's possible. It is so possible. Wait, no way. Actually, no way. After taking an entire pit stop, can I still catch up to that guy? He went too wide. I'm right on his tail. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, that's a beautiful line. Over here. Better exit. Come on now, surely. It's gonna come down to the last turn again. No, why is it so cinema? Here we go. Here we go, chat, for all the marbles. Wall tap. No, that's not how you do the wall tap. No, no, no! Being better at the game actually made me worse. For a few months, I've been playing Minecraft on 1 hardcore hard, with charged creepers spawning every 10 seconds. I thought I became really good, but because my challenge is so specific, I got used to playing extremely risky, using only doors for my defense. So when I played something way easier, like normal hardcore where speedrun diabetes, I wasn't taking the hardcore part very seriously. First, I didn't make any armor purely out of habit, because on 1 hard challenges it wasn't much of a help. Then I didn't offhand my shield because there are no mobs nearby and definitely no creepers. But the worst of all, I didn't make doors, going against everything I stand for. Still, I am simply planting pumpkins in the ocean. What could go wrong? This is so great. Why have I never done this before? I'm just planting pumpkins, harvesting pumpkins, trading, you know, is that a trident? Oh! No, 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 shield, 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 shield. I need a shield. I guess I should be more humble. Please subscribe. What's the rarest iceboat track in Minecraft? I'm serious. If you try to sort every map by popularity, the rarest ones will just be the new tracks that no one had time to grind yet. Even Fear-Wooded Loop that you can only play on if you find it by searching a spawn is not even close to the rarest iceboat track. I'm talking about a map that can be found in the time trial menu. Even if you type its name, you will not be teleported to it. The only way to access it is to teleport to a nearby track and then use spectator mode to get to the start. But why is it so secret? This is Stokey's puzzle, a very old puzzle track where you must choose your path. 2 blue ice, 5 wood, 5 slime or 3 packed ice. Which one would you go for? Wrong, neither of them will work. The original answer to the puzzle was about driving on the edge of the slime block. You see, in the past, if you were standing on the edge of the block, you wouldn't get its effect. But ever since 1.21 came out, this track is literally impossible to beat, so the leaderboard is frozen forever. This video will break your mind. It looks like me on a world record run, but actually this isn't me. I don't even have this boat skin. Someone else got a world record on one of my favorite tracks using my own skin. You may think they're making fun of me since I had 14 world records stolen and didn't manage to hold a single one. But what if I told you that this is all part of the plan? You see, in order to win a duel against Rarest, the king of iceboat racing, I need to perfect my lines on some of the hardest and thinnest tracks. So this world record was recorded by my ally Waffle Guy, who is showing me the fastest way to beat it while using my skin as a sign of loyalty. But this is where it gets crazy, because if I actually showed you the video he sent, Rarest would have watched it too and learned the secrets. So jokes on him, this actually is me on a terrible run that is nowhere near the world record, just to throw him off. The only time Rarest will see the world record line is when I use it to destroy him. Subscribe to see it. This is the most impressive impressive thing you'll see all day. As you can see, look closely, I am not driving on a 1 block thin track. I'm driving on a 1 block thin track with a stone wall in the middle. That leaves only 4 or 3 pixels to drive on. It is not a lot of space, but I'm doing my best because I need to reclaim the world record on this track. This is actually a track that I've built myself called One Chunk Paint. The entire map is just one chunk. I tried to get the world record on it, but it got beaten. So now I need to careful drive on the cakes on just 1 pixel. 1 pixel of the track. You may think, NewKiddo, this is the hardest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. This track is not gonna get any harder. Psych! Because we're about to see, careful, we need to make it on a very, very tight corner here. Very tight corner. This is just careful. Okay, I hear it. Now, if I fall here, this is it. I hear it. Now, if I align myself carefully, I can make it across here. Let's see if I can snipe it. I miss. That's okay. That's okay. Rotate. Rotate. Okay, we're back. Here I can use a very sneaky setup to launch myself on just 1 pixel, carefully across to over here. The cake section is almost over, just please for the love of God finish it. Nice. Here the next section, this is a time-saving section. You can drive through slime and cobwebs if you're a Cocomelon loser, but I will drive on trap doors and make sure to not fall. Have to be careful, because once I get out of the cobwebs, I'll go fast. Careful. Now I will be entering the chain candle part. Here it may look like I'm hanging over nothing. I do, but technically a chain is just 1 pixel thicker than the candle. I have to be so precise. Okay, just very carefully make it across. I need to beat the world record and get a sub 3-minute run. I need to go super fast, but the hardest section is yet ahead. By the way, if this won't get you subscribed, I genuinely don't know what will. I'm hanging in the air, on the chain, on the candle, trying to get the world record. Anyway, I just need to very carefully don't fall here. And okay, now looking forward. There's honey, there's ice. You're gonna slide, but technically honey is not a full block. There is just 1 pixel that you can stand on. We're back on blue ice, the most slippery ice in the game. Careful. First turn, but I'm running out of time. From now on, I can't just take another try. I need to go ahead and full send it. Here we go for the finale. Is this a good time to remind you that sometimes I fail at the end and I still upload? I hope not. Here we go. Carefully time it. Time it. Nice. First turn. Can we see the second one? Yes, last turn, don't fall! Yes, baby, and that's the world record. I am not cheating, I swear, this is not what it looks like. This is Storm of Ra, the most creative iceboat track in Minecraft. Yes, this steaming hot desert map still counts as ice. You see, there is one mod that changed iceboat racing forever because it allows to change everything. In this case, it was used to make every block feel like ice, while also allowing you to go up the blocks, but only half a block at a time. The goal is to reach the Eye of Ra, which should be impossible, but because there's no gravity inside of the storm, you can fly around until you find a way to go up half a block. This is such a creative puzzle because there are countless ways to reach the platform that sends you into the eye. Starting last against 40 Minecraft racers. 2, 1. Oh go, oh no, oh no, everyone's out, go, 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 new. Okay, only 1 lap on Midgar, we started 37th, everyone's blocking each other, move. Okay, I'm getting out of the boat and I'm crossing, running, overtake. You did not see that coming, did you? Oh, careful now, okay, help. Move! Oh my god, this is so much chaos. Okay, boat, go, 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 go. No, someone broke my boat. Unreal. Okay, go, 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 go. Careful, 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 careful. Overtaking here will be so difficult. Ow! Let's see if we can cook here. Gotta get to top 3. Have to get to top 3. Okay, just overtook 2 people. Doing well. 3 people. Nice. That should put me in 9th, I believe. This track is 6 minutes long, so there's a lot of cookery here. Why are you running? Brother! I just overtook a running person. Drive by, overtake. Just gotta catch up to the fellas. Oh! What an elevator overtake. We're doing phenomenally well. We're very close to top 3 right now. Very close. Okay, careful now. We're getting to some complicated sections here. First point of view, here we go. Okay. Oh, I see that guy. I'm so catching up. Careful. Careful. Gotta make sure I don't bump into things like they do. Careful over here. And now... No, why are you blocking? Oh, wait, unless... That's an overtake, 100%, hell yeah. Next person, Zin Zoom, a Formula 1 driver in Minecraft. Do they know the line? The line has to go below. And they go up! That's a mistake! That's a mistake! That's a fake skip overtake. Can we see it? Careful. Fake skip overtake. Fake skip overtake! That's not a skip! Oh, 4th place, baby. There's only 3 drivers in front of me. All of them are like very good. And behind me, there's like a Formula 1 driver who's like locking in, like his life depends on him. Okay, I'm catching up. I am catching up. Oh, Martinitus, I'm coming up. Wait, that's the guy who is like the guy who respected the guy who waited for me at the start. That's the guy who waited for me at the start, Martinitus. Can I overtake him? He is a great driver though. Not a lot of time left. We need to do it now. Zinzoom is right behind me. Oh no, there's like a very sweaty driver who's like right behind me right now. But we're going in a circle. I don't know if there's like a wall tap that I need to hit, so I'll just keep going in a circle. Now we're on blue eyes. Yeah, this person is wall tapping 100%. No, no, no! Yes! Yes, overtake! Circle overtake! 3.14159265 get destroyed. Oh, I don't know if I have it. I don't know if I have what it takes to keep up the lead. This person is super fast. They're taking the wall taps. No, no, wall tap. Oh, we're so close to each other. I can't bump. I need to give some space here. Okay, I need to overtake him again. One overtake is not enough. Oh, that's gonna be the end. That's gonna be the end. No! What's the dumbest track in Iceboat Racing? There are many stupid tracks like FC1 Gumball where you literally just go in a circle. But what's dumber than a circle? A straight line experiment. A track with literally just one turn and a straight line of blue ice that goes for 5,000 blocks. What am I doing with my life? Is this why Jessica left me? But it's not as dumb as Evil Dark Sigma, with a track. It's actually fire, it's just the name. Evil Dark Sigma, but it gets dumber. This is Down Pads, a quote-unquote track that probably took 10 seconds to build. The idea is to practice boat control by dropping on down pads one by one. But it's kinda lame. Unlike Flappy Birds, a track where you literally just press spacebar at the right time. That's it. It's very creative, but you don't need any skill to beat it. Unlike Stress Challenge Thin, where— oh dear god! Jeez. But the dumbest track of all time is actually ridiculous. On Appleseed Yellow, you literally just hold W because the entire track is just a straight line. In order to live up to my viewers' expectations, I'm gonna try to kill 10 Ender Dragons on one hardcore heart while blindfolded in real life. Sounds pretty easy, but there is a twist. My inventory gets randomly cleared, charged creepers spawn every 5 seconds while a lightning strikes me every minute. Which is still fine. If I relog exactly 1 second before it hits, I'll gain spawn immunity and hopefully survive. So, to make it more fun, I will start in the nether, in the middle of a lava pool surrounded by skeletons and blazes, with effects of blindness, darkness and nausea. Now, I am not a noob, so I will do this in adventure mode. Alright, here we go. Wish me luck. I mean, it can't be that hard. I think I might do this first try.